Yes, people, welcome back. Match day 7 in the UCL is complete, and Arsenal are pretty much through. Pretty much through. The task of the day was to win. So said, so done. Just win. By any means necessary. 3 goals, 3 points, job done. Now I got Kai Havertz in the thumbnail because yesterday's video I said he'll probably score. And big up to everyone who watched yesterday's video. Thanks for the feedback. Said he would probably score. And he did score. Not only did he score, he assisted. So I had him in the thumbnail because he was my man of the match. Foot Mob, a couple of other sites gave it to Odegaard. I was like, I think Havertz was the man of the match yesterday. As much shit as I give him, I have to give him his credit when he does well. Now, Martinelli did a lot of good work on that left-hand side. And that's what I want to see. The very first play of the game that he got. The ball was on the right-hand side for the most part. As soon as the ball came over to the left, I'm running at my man. Gets by him, and on his weaker foot, puts a good cross in, a good cutback. And Kai Havertz was deliberate. He knew where the ball needed to go before it got to him. None of this slow, clumsy stuff. He knew where the ball needed to go. Lay off to Declan Rice, bang. So Martinelli and Kai Havertz did all the work, even though Declan had a lot to do by keeping that cross low, keeping that volley low and hard. But big up to Kai Havertz for that layoff. That's what we want to see. Crisp, sharp, decisive move in the box. That was brilliant. And obviously he scored again. But 3-0, clean sheet at the Emirates. Especially if we go slap Wolves this weekend for a good score, the noise is going to continue. Oh, we don't need a striker. And then the window shuts and everyone resorts to type. That's what I'm afraid of. So it's very difficult to criticize the attack when we scored 3 goals at home. But I'd like us to be careful that the transfer window is still open and we know what we need. Right, let's step away from the tree and look at the forest for a little bit and know that we still need to bolster this attack. And we only have 8 days left in the transfer windows. But I know how this is going to be spun. Hey, the offense is flying now. Let's not sign anyone. Let's wait on the injury players to get back and there'll be a new signing. I don't want to hear that mess. I did predict the 3-1 yesterday because Saliba didn't start. Knew he was out. And Kivior is a good player for a game or two. Right? He can do a job, but not for an extended period of time. I don't trust him. I do not trust him for an extended period of time. Sterling is dead. We talk about getting people in for the transfer window. We have 8 days to get him out. We have 8 days to send him back to Chelsea, bro. Ethan Nwaneri came on in the 53rd minute and did everything that we expect Sterling to do, running at his man, beating him, tackling, putting in a great cross for Declan Rice. Declan Rice almost headed out for a throw. Yeah, Declan knows he should have put that in the net. That was a better chance than the one Havertz laid off for him. But 3-0 will cover up a lot of mistakes, including thinking you don't need a striker. Yeah. So, yeah. I think Odegaard was okay. I think he was sloppy in his passing and his build-up play. Even his goal was not clean. His goal was kind of sloppy. Got a lucky touch. A fortunate touch off the defender deflection. That was actually, I think Trossard was actually aiming for Rice. Threw it a nutmeg. Took a deflection of the player's knee and landed at Odegaard's feet. Happy for him, though. Happy he got a goal. Yeah, and Arsenal are pretty much through. Now, the defense is really doing well in this league, in this competition, because we've scored 14 goals in that competition, conceded 2. One is a penalty to Inter, and another was off a corner to Sporting. So no team in 7 matches have scored an open play goal against Arsenal. That's 630 minutes of football, and no team have scored against us. And we played PSG. And people might say it's just PSG. We saw what PSG did to City yesterday. 4 goals in the second half. Could have been 6. They had the ball in the net another time when Dembele decided couldn't time his run properly. And he didn't even start. He came on in the second half, and in 45 minutes did what he did to them. So, we played some big teams in this group stage and still didn't concede from open play. So big up to the boys. Big up to the boys. The other takeaway is no MLS yesterday. I heard he has an injury. Marino didn't play. Calafiore didn't play. So they can be rested for the weekend because we might need it. Because we're going away to the Molyneux relegation side. We are going to need some fresh legs in there because that's going to be a tough one. I hope Mr. Cunha just thinks out the gas. Right, don't hurt the team that's trying to sign you, right? I hope he has a horrid game on Saturday. But big up to the boys. 3 goals, 3 points. And we should be going through some shock results yesterday. Shock results. Bayern Munich got humbled at Feynord. And 4 unanswered goals from Manchester City. PSG to Manchester City. That is crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was my talking points for match day 7. Match day 8 is next Wednesday. Simultaneous kickoff. Everyone playing at the same time. Will be very, very interesting. I might even do like a score along, something like that. But that was good. Today we turn our eyes to the Europa League. Manchester United and Tottenham in the Premier League play. We'll see how that goes. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time.
It was only a recess, a hard reset. Razor blade the realest. Even when them have a voice, we still leave them speechless. Razor blade. We said we not follow trends. Me got my own ends, make my own ends. Me no need